This is me 3 months ago, and this is me now. I've lost 60 pounds since I started this transformation journey, but then I saw this Mr. Beast video, and I thought to myself, I think I can beat the Beast. His video did exactly what I think he was hoping for. It inspired me, it challenged me, and now it created their biggest enemy. All jokes aside, the dude in the video, Madge, is awesome. His passion, drive, ambition, and kind-heartedness really shined through. So I came up with an idea. I started actively trying to lose weight on May 6th. That was 90 days ago. Madge, with the help of Mr. Beast and all of his assets, lost 100 pounds in 178 days. So, if I want to beat that, if I want to beat Mr. Beast at his own game, I'd have to lose 40 more pounds in the next 87 days or less. So I'm throwing down the gauntlet. I will lose 100 pounds faster than Madge did in Mr. Beast's video, and I will do a daily vlog until the goal is achieved. Let's dive into today's video.
Baby. Ooh, where's your parents? Come on, Bubba. Come on, little baby. Come on, baby. Oh, shoot. Come on, come on. Okay. Over here, baby. Hey. Wait. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. I don't know what to do. Okay, let's look for your parents.
Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, August. Oh my God, I don't know what August it is. I'll check later. I'll put a time or a little caption. Anyways, it's Wednesday, August something, and yeah, trying to get a early swim in. Honestly, especially because I'm doing a daily vlog, you guys are gonna see a lot of the same things, which is kind of by design, right? If I'm trying to build habits and systems, they kind of have to be consistent, repetitive, and just automatic. So it's not too difficult to come here every single morning before 6 a.m. and swim, but I'm here a little bit early, trying to get here a little early because I'm taking my parents to the airport pretty soon, and I'm not going to be able to get a walk-in before then, but I can definitely get a swim on. Very curious to see how the weigh-in goes today, which I usually do after my swim, because I had a bunch of tacos last night with my parents to kind of celebrate their last night here in the States. They're going back to the Philippines, and they retired a while ago, so they live out there. But my sister has a couple kids, my brother has a couple kids, and I think they miss me a little bit too. So every so often they'll come to the States and stay out here for a few months to visit the grandkids and the kids. But they're heading back home today. Yeah, so that was the reason for Taco Tuesday, and just because tacos are so good. We found this place a few months ago that sells just like street tacos, al pastor, chicken, and I think one other. Yeah, I can't remember the other flavor or type of meat, but they do 99-cent tacos on Tuesdays, which for me is like, that's exactly how much I think it should cost, but everything has gotten so expensive. Our favorite taco place before we found this one, you know, it was the affordable, authentic street taco place of, you know, our town, but now their tacos are like $3 something. So, you know, you get 6 of them, and that's $18 plus tax. It's just nuts. So I think this new place, the tacos taste great. I don't know if they're necessarily the best tacos I've ever had, but at 99 cents, they're the best tacos I've ever had. You know, once you factor in value and cost. So, but anyways, very curious to see how the weigh-in goes. I tried to do more swimming yesterday. I don't think I did though. I think I did my normal. I tried to walk more, and I don't think I did either. I think I did my normal like 15,000 steps. So, but I did do a little bit of like a sauna session because I have a portable sauna at home. And so I did that before going to bed. So maybe that'll help with like fighting the water retention from all the salt from the tacos. But yeah, I ate 10 tacos last night. So I think the weigh-in's gonna be a little bit rough today. I would love to see 209 on the scale, but if I see 210, 211, it's okay. I know it's probably water retention. So yeah, I'm gonna get a quick stretch on, warm up my shoulders, swim a little bit, and then yeah, catch you guys up once I'm on the road to LAX. All right. Just finished 25 laps. I did a time lapse of the entire thing, so hopefully you can kind of see like a nice sunrise, maybe, I'm not sure. Pool's kind of still in shade, which is how I like it, so I don't get too dark and too tan, because I am super tan right now. But yeah, did 25 laps, gonna rinse up, probably do a little bit of jacuzzi to stretch out and everything, and then try to run home as fast as I can and take a full shower before I have to take my parents to the airport. But anyways, yeah, felt good today. I think let me see here. Yeah, did it a little bit faster. 37 minutes, 50 lengths, which is 25 laps. It's weird too, because the faster I go, the less calories I burn, which I guess it makes sense. I'm getting better, hopefully getting better, getting faster, getting easier. But yeah, right now 25 laps feels good, so I'm gonna stick with that number. Anyways, catch you guys in a bit. So I just dropped my parents off at the airport at LAX, and it was so funny. My mom really had to use the restroom, so she basically just ran out the car. And then my dad and I were unloading all of their luggage, and then, you know, I hugged and kissed them all goodbye, and I left. And then probably like 5 minutes later, my dad's calling me, and he's like, "Oh, I forgot my backpack, you gotta come back." And I asked him, I was like, "Do you want me to try to turn around or just pull over to the side?" Because if you know anything about LAX traffic, I didn't really get that far in 5 minutes. I was basically at the next terminal. So my dad was like, no, I'll come to you. So I pulled over to the side, Terminal 4, and I'm just waiting for him. And, you know, a couple minutes later, I see him kind of like power walking towards me, but he's not looking at me, and I have the windows down, and I'm like, Dad, right here. And he's eyeing some other Tesla, like a black Model Y, and he just not runs, but walks right past me, and he's just yelling like, Tristan, and he's yelling at the top of his lungs at the wrong Tesla, and just walked right past me, and I'm yelling back at him like, Dad, I'm right here, right behind you. Eventually he sees me, and he's like, oh, and he's like, oh, hi Tris. And he comes up to me and he's like, I thought you have a black Tesla. It's absolutely bananas. I mean, I've had this Model X for 5 years now almost, and somehow he thought it was a black Model Y. So anyways, I was able to give him his backpack and everything, give him another hug goodbye, and now I'm sitting in traffic on my way home. But it should clear up relatively fast. Once I get past like Westwood and Santa Monica, it should be pretty much smooth sailing to where I live. So anyways, just wanted to give you guys a quick update on the story. Did Taco Tuesday ruin the weigh-in for Wednesday? Let's find out. Put the camera down and step on that scale. Okay, 210 would have been nice, 211 would have been okay, 209 would have been fantastic, and we got 208.8. Let's go. Okay, so Taco Tuesday did not ruin the diet as bad as I was afraid of. I did do a little bit of that, my portable sauna last night. I think I did like 18 minutes with a 3-minute break in between those. So maybe that helped, I don't know, but sweet. Yeah, last time I did Taco Tuesday, I kind of like, I think I gained like 3 pounds the next day. Now, honestly, again, I keep repeating myself. I'm going to sound like a broken record, but your weight is going, or especially mine, you're seeing it, but weight is going to fluctuate day to day. You might drop 4 pounds, you might gain 4 pounds, you might do this, you might do that. There's glycogen stores, there's water retention, how much sodium did you eat the day before. So that's why in my series, you're gonna see when I have like a really salty fast food diet or meal the day before, or like last Friday when I went to my parents' favorite Chinese restaurant for their anniversary, you're gonna see like huge weight gain the next day. But the thing that really matters is the weekly potentially patterns that you're seeing, the weekly check-ins, because that's gonna average out your week. And as long as you're majority doing good things like high protein, low carb, low calorie, then you should be good. So anyways, no idea why I didn't gain weight. And if anything, I lost 2 pounds, something like that, 1 point something pounds on the day after I had a bad cheat meal. No idea. So anyways, that's awesome. I hope that can inspire me and you to continue to keep pushing and continue to make good decisions, build good habits and all that stuff. So I think I'm going to do some walking. I'll catch you guys up on what happened with that dog earlier today. What the heck? And then after that, I'll eat my first meal of the day.
Oh, where's your parents? Come on, Bubba. Come on, little baby. Come on, baby. Come on, come on. Over here, baby. Hey. Oi. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I don't know what to do. Okay, let's look for your parents.
Rep 1 of 5. Set 1.
Just got back from the airport, dropping my parents off at LAX. They're heading back to the Philippines. Man, I was almost late to picking them up because, well, I mean, to be honest, I was 2 minutes late, but still made it to the airport in a good amount of time. But on my way back from swimming at the clubhouse in my neighborhood, I was all feeling good, got everything done extra fast, woke up early, and I was like, perfect. I'm gonna take a quick shower, pick up my parents, and I'll be a little bit early. But as I was walking home, right before I got home, there was this cute little, like, cappuccino brown poodle looking dog. I don't know, maybe like 20 pounds or something like that. Just a little bit bigger than my dog. And it was just lumbering around all by itself outside. And it always breaks my heart. One of my first family dog actually got loose out of our gate and we never found him again. And just, I don't know, every time I think about someone's dog or someone losing their dog, it just breaks my heart. So that dog was just, and it looked a little older too, because it was definitely lumbering around, you know. It looked kind of scared of me, but not enough to like run away or bark at me. So I approached it and I was like petting him, asking him if he knew where home was and all that stuff. And yeah, I was trying to get him to follow me because I was thinking maybe it was my neighbors close by, because I saw that they were washing their car outside on the street, and maybe when they were doing that, the dog got out. But they were nowhere to be found. And then the dog just started heading down the street, and I was trying to call it to follow me, but it wasn't. So it's like, okay, well, it's a little bit old, so I'm just gonna like run house to house and knock on every door and see if somebody's missing their dog. So I knocked on the 3 neighbors right there on the street. Nobody answered. I mean, it is like 7:30 in the morning, so, but nobody answered. So I was like, oh gosh. And I just felt like absolute shit because
Relax.
I really wanted to like find the owners. At the very least, if I can't bring them to my house, but I was a little bit worried about how my dog's gonna react because she's pretty scared of every new dog. And I didn't want to be late to picking up my parents and taking them to the airport for an international like 16-hour flight to the Philippines. So after knocking on those 3 neighbors' doors and nobody answering, I was just like, oh shoot. Okay, let me just at least try to find the dog maybe put it in my backyard or something like that. And so I ran down, I looked left and right, I didn't see it, and I was panicking, and I started heading back to my house, and I saw the dog and his owner. Thank God he was telling me he was taking out the trash and didn't realize that the dog got loose. So long story short, super cute doggy is safe, back with the owner, and on a really not important at all, and I'm probably humble bragging, but I swear I'm like, I feel so like lucky every single time. But he was telling me like, oh yeah, he's an old dog, you know, he just turned 12 and he can barely hear and barely walk and everything. And I just think to myself, my dog's 10 and a half, and maybe you've seen her in a few of my videos, but she literally is a fireball of energy. It's just absolutely crazy. She'll jump on you, lick your, like, you know, you'll bend over to see if you can pet her, and then she'll boom, immediately give you a headbutt and lick like the inner part of your nose or something like that. It's hilarious. And yeah, she still has the zoomies. She'll just randomly just start sprinting around the house. And yeah, every time I go to the dog park, you know, when people ask like, oh, how old's your dog? I'll be like, oh yeah, she's 10. And everyone assumes I mean 10 months, you know, because she has that puppy energy. And I'm like, oh no, actually she's 10, like 10 and a half years old. And everyone's always blown away. So I don't know. I'm kind of like super weirdly proud as a parent that she's still youthful, because yeah, like 2 years ago, my other dog, we had a Maltese, his name was Gizmo. He died of cancer at 14 years old. So it's like weirdly like proud, but also like weirdly scared, because I know that at any moment like things can just change. Because Gizmo was also a ball of energy.
Rec 2.
Kind of in a not so healthy way, like like he, yeah, every little dog kind of yaps and barks, but he would want to bite dogs all the time. And yeah, he wasn't very, yeah. So he was a ball of energy too. And then I think like once 11 hit, he just like randomly got super lethargic, and we're like, what the heck? Took him to the vet and everything. They said he was fine. And then yeah, 12 and 13, I think at 13 we found out that he had cancer and like a tumor in his belly. And yeah, they said he had like 4 months to live, and yeah, basically at the 4-month mark he died. So pretty scary, you know. But it puts me in a place where super thankful that Danny, my Maltipoo, is just so healthy and so active. Makes me want to continue to walk her every day, maybe multiple times a day, take her to the park and socialize her. So keeps me young too, because it's tough being a 21-year-old, you know what I mean? Oh man. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna keep that joke in here or not, but I remember there's this TikTok I saw where this guy, I have absolutely no idea if he was trying to be like sarcastic and like satirical or trying to parody something, but he was like, his back was turned to the camera, and it's like, I think the caption said something like, when you're almost 50 but you look 25 or something like that. And then he turns around and he has like the 90s haircut, you know, like parted in the middle and long bangs, like, I don't know, Backstreet Boys and stuff like that. He turns around and he looks at the camera like, you know, he does that face, and he looks old as fuck. Like, he looks like a 50-year-old trying to look 20. I don't know if any of you guys ever watched Friends in the 90s and 2000s, but there's an episode where the character Joey is auditioning for like an 18-year-old, and all of his friends are like, okay, you look good, but you do not look 18, you look 30, bro. And he's like, that's whack. You're whack. Whack, 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 bro. Whack. It's like, anyways, starting to feel like that. I have absolutely no idea
Relax.
anymore if I look my age, look younger, look older, but regardless, back to the point. Oh my gosh, I'm rambling. Doggy was saved, found its owner. I'm happy and lucky that my dog is younger than she is, and I'm hoping I'm younger than I am. But this whole transformation, beating Mr. Beast, trying to lose 100 pounds faster than he had his contestant do, it's definitely making me feel younger. I felt like a 60-year-old like 2 months ago. Starting to feel young again, so lesson, just start moving. Anyways, I'm gonna finish up this Japanese style walking. If you don't know what that is, I don't think I'm gonna repeat myself again because I do it every single time I do a video. Check out any one of my other daily vlogs and I go into more about what is Japanese style walking. But the TLDR is, it's awesome, you should do it already. Well, that sucked. There was a lot of wind, so my audio just kept cutting in and out. So I'm just gonna do a good old voiceover. I think I was saying something along the lines of beautiful sunset, maybe something along the lines of this footage is probably grainy, something about swimming and finding that cute dog and walking and then being surprised at how much brighter I look once I face the camera away from the sunset, and how I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Love you guys.